Delhi, how's everyone feeling? 1-0 up. You know Tassie's going to be pretty crazy. How's everyone travelling?
Yeah, I mean, we're feeling good. Obviously, happy to get game one, but we know what kind of environment and matchup we're heading into. So there's some things we want to get better at, and we're working on those and getting mentally prepared for that.
What sort of messaging are you sharing with the guys about playing in a tough environment, about the emotions and the things that are going to jump around come Friday?
Just focusing on what we can control, moving on to the next play, and having tight huddles.
How important is your leadership and your experience when you do go into a hostile environment like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been fortunate to play in a lot of different places, but we have a lot of guys that have a lot of experience. So, yeah, we're looking forward to the challenge. It's gonna it's a fun environment to play in, so we're looking forward to it.
How difficult is an away win for either team going to be in this series? Because both of your home records, home crowds have been exceptional this year.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously love playing at home. We got awesome fans, and John Cain's a great place to play, and I'm sure they feel the same about their place. So, yeah, it's gonna be a challenge, but we're looking forward to it.
Delhi did a really good job on, I guess, curtailing Jack and the two guards. What are you expecting them to adjust and hit back at you with?
Yeah, I mean, those three are really explosive offensively. Can't give them any easy looks to get a rhythm or get any momentum. So it's a team scout, and everyone's going to have to be locked in for that.
Mate, take us back to the last quarter. You went hard, grabbed an offensive board, put it back, got you two, and you kind of went down the floor and punched it hard. What happened there? Was that just energy, or what came out?
Yeah, just yeah, not really sure. Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about, I guess, if you win down here, then it's like you can come home and then finish it off on Sunday. Is there any thought about just getting that clean sweep through and finish it in front of your home crowd?
Nah. I mean, we've still got another training tomorrow before we fly, so we're still focused on what things we need to cover tomorrow, scout-wise, defensively, and also offensively. Before we even get down to Tassie for shoot around. So no thought about that.
How are you feeling physically? It looks like I think you went down with an ankle or something like that at the end of the fourth.
I'm feeling good. Yeah, I could have come back into the game, but yeah, boys did a good job closing it out. So yeah, went through all the training today and feel good.
Throughout your experiences, you've been around a lot of elite shot makers. What's it like watching CG go out there and do what he does?
Yeah, it's fun, trying to find him and get him looks. Some of the ones he hit in game one were, you can't play much better defense, but he can just lean back a little bit and, once he makes one or two, everyone on the floor, I think offensively and then also defensively knows, we're trying to get him the ball to get him another look. And yeah, some of his, the high release one off the base and out, the ones off the dribble. So he's got all kinds of shots, and it's on us to try to continue to get him as many looks as possible, and then also use his gravity to try to get some easy looks as well.
After that, when Dean mentioned finding Chris in rhythm and things like that, you guys did a much better job of that in this game compared to the semi-final series. Is that something that you and Shilly and Luke Travers are all very cognizant of creating rhythm and going downhill and finding him?
Yeah, I mean it's been a focus all year. I mean he's had an amazing season. We all know what he can do. When he gets even a little bit of an opening, but there's a defense that's locked in on him, and they have a game plan as well. So it's always a battle to try to figure out ways to get him more looks, but that's part of the fun.
Is there ever any time you watch him catch and you just say he's shooting this even if someone's got Anthony's face got no space.
Which is what we want. So, the more 3-point attempts we can get from him, the better. And yeah, it's just trying to get the volume up.
What's the change been like this year to also have Ian on the team, where you can have Chris who does that, you can have Ian whose catches are as electric as anyone else out there as well?
Yeah, I mean, IC has had an unreal year as well. Hit some huge shots for us, all season, but especially in game one. Obviously, the one on 3/4 time from deep range always kind of looked good once it left his hand. But can create off the dribble, make plays, finish at the rim. Got a great floater. And just a fun teammate to have as well.
Talk about getting Chris going, but was there a particular attention given to getting JLA going as well early in the game?
I mean, we always want to try to establish inside as well, but I think Joe just did a great job being aggressive. Set good screens, rolled hard, really provided a presence inside on both ends of the floor. He had some great blocks, had a steal or two, was running the floor really hard, and played under control, made some great passes as well. So he was huge in game one.
Mate, you've seen all this big stuff at an NBA level. How is it? I guess your NBL grand final. How does it compare, mate?
I mean, it's a lot of fun. Expecting a really tough series, and just looking forward to trying to continue to get better as the series goes on. See what adjustments they make, what adjustments we make, and figure it out from there.
But personally, is it, as far as you're concerned, is it, if it's NBA, if it's NBL, if it's a grand final, regardless, is that how you look at it?
Yeah, I mean, it could be a board game, it could be anything. Just trying to win, and competition is fun when you have two disciplined sides that have put in a lot of hard work all year to get here. It's fun.
Your LT's play seems to have gone up another level since the game 3 against Illawarra. Is there something you've seen in the way he's gone about it, maybe taking a few more opportunities or seeing his seams a bit quicker, or his opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, he's had a great season for us, and has shown all kinds of things that he can do, and because he is so versatile, whether it's shooting the three, putting the ball on the floor himself to score and catch in the roll, make plays and passes out of it, blocking shots, getting steals, switching defensively. He can really do a lot of things, and I thought he was massive for us in the Illawarra series. I thought he played great defense the other night, he can just do a bit of everything, and we just want him to keep being aggressive, because when he is being aggressive like he has been, it just unlocks a lot of things for us.
Have you had to say it a few times, or just be a bit more aggressive here, take your chance, or how do you have you had any words to him during the year?
I tell him all the time, keep being aggressive. If he gets the rebound and pushes it up the floor, no one can keep up with him. I'm just trailing him behind. I think maybe Shilly could keep up with him, but he's just pace when he can get the defensive rebound and just push the break and be aggressive, looking to score first, and then that's when the passing lanes open up for him.